Yes, let's answer these questions because I'm sure other therapists want to know it too. So, can you go private pay for most and then take like one or two insurance panels? Yes, you can. That is a hybrid approach. Also, I love that you are interested in the toolkit. And for those that don't know, that is the Accessible Private Pay Toolkit. So it is a combination of a really advanced calculator that does all the math for you for reduced fee or sliding scale spots. And it's actually based on like what you need to sustain your life, and it won't let you go below that number. And it's awesome. Plus, it's paired with a 58-page workbook that gives you all the scripts and the language and like a checklist and all sorts of ideas and all that stuff in that workbook. So together, it's a really cool tool, and I actually priced it pretty low so it'd be more accessible to everybody. So if that's what you're specifically into with the toolkit, go for it. Love that for you. That is more of a let's figure out this pricing and how I can do that. Whereas if you are going to insurance, then you will probably want to wait about a week whenever I launch the newest workbook, which is actually called the Insurance Exit Plan. And that walks people through the 3-phase model that I often use with my consultees in my one-on-one consulting, but it's in a workbook form. So the price is much cheaper. You can do it on your own, all of that stuff. And I'll give you more of a guide. It starts with your financial safety floor, which is really important in order to figure out what is your risk tolerance and how do you need to structure your exit plan. It goes through some of the money mindset stuff that comes up. So a lot of our ingrained money scripts, for those that don't know, I'm also a financial therapist. And then the last part of it actually goes into how do you get private pay clients? Because with that, marketing to private pay clients is quite different than if you're marketing to insurance-based clients. So I go over some of that in there as well. Later on in the summer, I will also be turning that into a 10-week group for people that like more of that live aspect. They like more of the group accountability and support. And I love an empowering group. I'm a fan of one. So you get to pick and choose kind of what adventure you want to go on with that. Now, I'm also not leaving out folks that aren't coming from insurance, but are starting their private practice for the first time. Those might be folks that are just entering the field. Those might be folks that are leaving a group practice. And for those individuals, they're going to have their own workbook that is coming out again later in the summer, give it like a month or so. And they're also going to be able to participate in that 10-week group because the first part of the group is actually individualized for what their specific path is. And everyone has a workbook that they're going to be able to follow through with that, and then homework and all that fun stuff like that. So if you guys have questions about that, or if you want to sign up for the waitlist for that, feel free to click over there and you can get to it. Any questions you have besides that, put them in the comments. Let's chat. Oh, you can also join the Schmashbook group if you haven't already.